This is Jeremy Meeks. As you guys know, Top Dog was a criminal, and he redeemed himself. How? Well, because he has a 7.4 harmony. He has an 8 harmony in the front. Okay? That's how. That's why Looksmaxxing is important. And that's why we're making this video. Now, if you guys want a chance to Looksmax yourself, get a chance to look at your harmony, I have a link posted down below called FaceIQ Labs. Use code CLAV, and that'll be the very start, the first step to ascending to Looksmaxxing in general. Let's call it that. Okay? Harmony makes about 30% of attractiveness. Let's go ahead and get started. So, he was rated a 7.4 out of 10. Okay? Top 0.9%. You can see he's all the way down at the bell curve. Okay? A lot of us were stuck at 4 and 5. How do we get to 7? Well, let's show you how. You scan your face in the app goes through 60 different ratios. Now you know your score. Okay? You were 5, now you can get to a 6 if you know your angles. Let's look at his mouth width to nose width ratio. You can see he has bigger ratios on that end. So his mouth is about 1.24 times bigger than the width of his nose, which will create some disproportion, right? But that's only one of his flaws. Even though it's a big flaw, the rest of his face has great harmony. So let's check it out. One eye apart test. So the middle of his eyes actually is going to be bigger than his eyes itself. That's exactly what I have. It's not super big, a big flaw, because it's not as big as something, for example, like your jaw, right? The right eye width to height aspect ratio, this is basically just the size of your eyes. I mean, he's very near the ideal. This can also be attuned to how you're looking. You know, if you're tired, your eyes are going to be a little bit smaller, vice versa. Not that important, okay? Unless it's super major. So this guy's doing great. Look at this guy, okay? 7.4 harmony. And like I said, if you guys want a chance to look at the app yourself, you guys do get a free scan. And you do get a side profile view with that app that I have down below in the description. 20% discount, like I said. You can try it out today and get an understanding for what's actually holding you back. Then, once you know your harmony, you can go about your Looksmaxxing and surgery protocols. You can plan those out. Write down your goals for those. Now you have the billboard. Now you have the setup. All right, let's move on. Cheekbone height. So let's see. He scored very near the ideal. He is outside the ideal though. Cheekbones medium set. That's it. You know, that's it. I'd say you could argue they're a little bit higher than medium set, but I would not say high cheekbones. But they are medium set. So close to that ideal range, right? Very close. So like I said, it's not going to be a flaw. Like he's very near the ideal. Right, that's also why I score so high. Okay, lower third proportion, right? So his lower thirds is actually. Oh, let's see. Let's look at this. Yeah, so I mean this one, it's very close to the ideal as well. Doesn't matter. Next one, let's kind of skip down. Let's look at some. So skip down. Eye aspect ratio, same things earlier. This is where he starts scoring good. Okay, so his eyes, pupils to the width of his mouth, perfect. Chin to philtrum, good. Okay, he doesn't have to worry about a surgery. He has a very nice, firm, kind of a longer jaw. The ideal jaw, right? Or chin, sorry. Very nice. Bigonial width, this is perfect, right? His masseters aren't going outside of his cheekbones. Perfect, absolutely amazing. Jaw frontal angle, okay? This is something I want you guys to really look at yourself in the mirror for, okay? When you have your jaw frontal angle, okay, you want it to be within this range, 84 degrees to 95 degrees. Now, ideal is 90. You want it to be like a square, okay? 90 degrees, okay? The corner of a square. His is very nice, okay? Very, very nice. He's in the ideal range. Look at his jaw. Look at his jaw, guys. Look at it. This is something that really is important for harmony. It's called the IAA. It's basically this triangle that goes like that, and it creates so much harmony when it's harmonized with your jaw. Okay, if these are good, and it's actually right here, right? Ideal is gonna be 0 to 2.5 degrees. If these are even, you know what I mean? That's perfect. Like even. That's what you want. That is perfect, bro. That is probably one of the biggest factors. One of the bigger factors is that evenness. Super important for harmony. Freaking awesome, dude. Freaking awesome. Check out what your guys' IAA is, okay? Measure the degrees. See if they're similar or not, okay? We need to know what our harmony is. Clavicular is going mainstream. He's going mainstream. Everybody's on the rise. We're going to get left behind. So invest into yourself, guys. Invest. Super freaking important. Anyways, neck width. Yeah, it's something I'm pretty botched on, man. We need... So this is super curable, right? Just neck workouts. Like, just neck workouts. That's basically it, right? Because the thing is, when you lean down, right, when you're cutting, your neck's going to get smaller. So you need to have some muscle underneath there. Anyways, that's basically his front. Now, one thing that is holding him back is his side. He's rated 6 out of 10. And the reason why is because his lower lip S-line position. Not ideal. His lips should be projected a little bit farther out, so they're going in a little bit. It's not what we want. Yeah, so this is all the lips right here. Also his chin. Actually has a little bit of recession in his chin. You can actually see that there. Yeah, he kind of looks like Andrew Tate from the side angle, low key. His chin's recessed from the side. That's why he has that. Okay. Man needs some bone smashing. Just kidding. Gonial angle. Yeah, so his gonial angle is completely fine. It's outside the ideal, but it's getting close. It's kind of harder than this photo, but let's see. Could be a little closer, actually. I think his gonial angle might be fine. It's just this photo is a little kind of hard to see. But no, that looks about right, actually. I actually see it. Yeah, you can see the lining. So yeah, his gonial angle is a little bit outside the ideal. But it's not something you're going to be able to see much unless you're super cut or anything like that. But it definitely affects it more towards the bottom area. That's the most important part is the bottom line, which I believe, I forget what it's called, but the lower jaw angle. This thing right here, this is ideal. That's good. His nose goes out far enough, so he probably doesn't need I think his nose is perfect here, except for the nasal tip. Yeah, his nose looks good, except for the nasal tip. Like, because everything else about his nose is good. Just the tip is a little bit bulbous. You can actually see that in the photo. Like, if it's more sharper, just a tiny bit of rhinoplasty, that would definitely help out for sure. But I'd say there's more major flaws like the chin recession. You can maybe even get some sort of Bimax or like changing this a little bit. Don't know how exactly how that go about. I think she has a good glabella. So his maxilla is good. Okay, he doesn't have a recessed maxilla. That's basically in the middle, this middle part of the bone, it goes in a little bit. This is good. Perfect. You don't need surgery, right? Face depth to height ratio. It's good. Jordan Barrett, it was too long. But yeah, you can see his face to height ratio is good. Nose tip angle is good. All these are 10 out of 10s. Final thing I want to show you guys, okay? Let's just say you finished up your review. You know exactly everything. You write down your major flaws. You looked at your flaws. You're like, okay, what's actually holding me back, right? What can I do? Okay, I just took a picture of my face. I just got my scan. I got a 6, okay? I got a 5 or maybe like a 3.8. It's fine, okay? It doesn't matter. This is harmony, so it's not everything. It's just about 20% of your attractiveness. It's not a big deal if you get like a 4 or 5 or 6. But changing those things can improve your attractiveness, so that is a big deal, right? So that's why it's important to realize what it is so you can go about changing that and fixing it, whether it's through soft maxing or hard maxing. Do your research when you're in this. Understand why you're here. Understand why you want to Looksmaxx, and this is why. Okay. In the app, areas of improvement, mandibular recession, right? This is reducing his harmony by 3.6%. Okay, his chin projection. That's exactly what I said. He needs one of those chin implants from the side. That'll increase his harmony by a ton, and that's what I'm saying is that you scan your face and it shows you your biggest area of improvement. And that's what I was saying earlier. It's his chin recession. Okay? That's all it takes. You're like, okay, now he needs to get a chin recession. Boom. Now you have it. I think I'm not sure how a chin recession goes, but I can imagine it being a little bit on the not too expensive side, because implants, I believe they are it can be on the cheaper side. But now you have a protocol to follow, right? You have a protocol to work for. Okay, this should be ideal in every single man, right? Because it's hard nowadays, you know. So it is, you know, it is what it is. But we need to create. There needs to be protocols in place. Firm protocols to work towards that. Okay, I need to get this job. Okay, I need to start working for this. Start early. Start now so you know where to go in the future. Start now so you get an advantage, because it is continuing. It's going to continue. It's small right now, but it's going to continue to get bigger, right? The Looksmaxxing, the mainstream that it is right now, it's going to continue to get bigger. So let's improve, right? That's what we got to do. We got to do what we got to do, or else we're going to fall behind. Okay, we don't want to fall behind. We need people to get excited about this. We want people to be excited. Okay, we want people to get excited about ascending. Okay, we want a mog. That's it. Then they come to you. Okay, no more chasing. We reverse the curve. Okay, right now men are here, women are here in sort of the attraction society protocol, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we want to flip it. Okay, we want to go here. We want to flip it. So they're over here. Okay. We want to flip it. And that's what this is designed to do. Okay, so give yourselves a chance, guys. Take a picture of yourself. Try out the app. Okay, get the full scan, get the front ratio, get everything, get the full plan, and create that layout. I promise you, you're not going to regret it. I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay, you're going to be ready. Okay, you're not going to fall behind. You're going to be really ready. You will be ready. Give yourself a shot, man, because we got this. This is your chance. All right. So I think this is basically about it, guys. That is the Jeremy Meeks analysis. Hot criminal, to bailed out, making millions of dollars, or probably not millions. It's probably like tens of thousands of dollars. He's a model and shit, so he made it out, man. That's because of his looks. That's a currency. Invest in yourself, guys. Like I said, you guys can use code CLAV on FaceIQLabs.com. Code CLAV, C-L-A-V, the mainstream guy. That's mainstream. Or if you're too lazy, just click the link below. That's it. Anyways, guys, let me know if you guys want analysis on anybody else. I had a fun time reviewing this guy. I have a fun time reviewing the people you're telling me. I'm thinking about doing some of the people you're doing in the comment section. I tried a couple. I just need to remake them. Okay. I might post those videos. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure about them yet, but I will post them when I have the time to do so. So if you guys have any questions, please leave some questions in the comments. But it's also important, hey guys, if you want to like my video, go ahead and like my video. It boosts the algorithm. It helps me out. It helps you guys out too, right? I'm gonna start posting more content because I'm getting more likes and getting more views. Okay, subscribe to the channel. Helps me out. Like I said, I will post more for you guys. If you guys don't want to get the app yourself, I can do scans on here and show you. Okay, I can show you people. It's fine. You don't have to purchase the app. Okay, it's fine. Okay, totally fine. Fine with me. I'm happy to show you guys everything that's on here for free. Okay, you don't have to worry about a purchase. You don't have to worry about anything. But if you do want that extra edge, it's there. It's open to you guys in the comments or in the link. Somebody who just texted my phone, man. I'm making a video. What are they doing? I'll get back to them in a second. It's probably my family telling me to stay quiet. Okay, but this is important. Okay, it is what it is. But yeah, guys. That's basically it. I have my surgery protocol. I might go over that in a video. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. That's it, guys. Enjoy the video. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Subscribe for the algorithm.